All right, guys, it's Lee. Hey, just out here messing around again today. Now here, in a minute, in this video, I'm going to do the Husqvarna drive belt. But what I'm doing right this second, I was putting these shelves in the other day, right here. And when I built my house a couple of years ago, I had a bunch of quarter round left over. Well, I had all kind of trim left over, but quarter round, man, I got like a mile of it up in the attic, up in the shop. And so, I'm putting all these hitches up here, and I want to put my hitch pins here because I'm always having to go in the shop and get hitch pins. And all my tractors are out here, right here. And I'm always having to run in there and get my pins. So now I want to set my pins on this shelf where I can get to them easy with all this, but I don't want them falling off, rolling off the shelf. So putting quarter round around it just because I have it, and I know it's not pressure treated and it'll probably rot one day. Well, it's either make stuff like what I'm making right now, or it's going to be kindling from a fire. So I figured it'd be better use this way, but I'll show you what I'm doing. Just kind of just using what I got. So anyway, it's these are already nailed in. I got a little brad nailer here, but I'll show you what I'm doing. And that way, if it's windy or if I throw one in there, it won't just roll off and lose it. So, I'm just using what I got. That could have been squared up better, but, I'm not too worried about that. So anyway, that's what I'm messing with right now. So they're all in there. So these little pins, they won't fall off, and I got them accessible. I've got a lot of wall space. I've already used that, and that's just stuff I don't use. It's up high. I can put another shelf up there. That way, when I walk through here, I'll know exactly what I got. So anyway, all right, guys, it is the next day. A little bit warmer today, but it's, 50, so it's still kind of cold. But what I'm doing right now is I'm fixing to swap out the drive belt. I'll show you the one, I was redoing the deck on the zero turn. Husqvarna 2007 Husqvarna zero turn, 54-inch deck, 26 horsepower Briggs. If I'm doing my math right, that's 15 years that I've owned this. Never have put a drive belt on it. And so the other day in another video with this, I decided, because I've never worked on this deck, the spindles have held up for 15 years. But I know the time's coming. So I thought, it's winter time, it's February, first part of February. So I wanted to redo the deck, completely 100% new, okay? But that's in another video. But because I have the deck off, and that's kind of a big obstacle to get to the drive belt, I looked at it and I saw a little crack in the belt. Obviously over 15 years, that would be normal. So I'm fixing to do it while the opportunity's good and the deck's off, and I'm not mowing grass right now. So if it takes me a little extra time, no big deal. I don't have to stress out over it. So let's take a look underneath and see what we're dealing with, because I've never done it before, so we're going to figure it out together. Underneath, obviously the deck's off, so it makes, but right here's the belt, and so right here has a crack in it. You can't really see, well, you can see that. Can you see that? I can't zoom in, but cracks. So I'm looking at the configuration of this to make sure I put it on right. Now I think the biggest thing is releasing this spring, and all that's going to move around. It just slides off and hopefully slide on, and take me 5 minutes to do it. But I'm looking, so the belt goes here, there. So let me do a little studying on the route of the belt, and I'll come back. All right, so I'm laying down here. I got this. Now this tool, see that? This is a spring puller. That's what it looks like. I don't know how tight this is going to be, but we're going to find out. And worked out real easy. So right there it is. That's going to dangle. That's where it went. And that's going to loosen up everything. I've already unhooked the PTO wire. I'm hoping that everything goes over it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I got to take that off. Other videos, people take them off. So we're going to see if it's necessary, but so I'm going to go up high. Up high here. Hope you can see what's going on. That's moving. You know, probably might have to pull it off at the back side. So I'm going up high near the mower. Let's see, get this out from under here. All right, I'm going to the back. Okay, in the interest of safety, I got my hoist lifting up the back end of the mower. I'm gonna have to remove the PTO. I mean, it's connected. I'm gonna look one more time before I lower it. But in the interest of safety, I have wheels under here. So if this thing does come down, it's gonna come down on those wheels. Obviously that belt needed to be replaced. Look at that, that's ridiculous. But that's what I'm dealing with. So I just need to drop that. I already got the plug undone. Gonna zip that off and just lower it down. Hopefully it goes up easily. Okay, I couldn't very well film and do it at the same time, but that's the bolt. It was a 16 mil, and I got the belt off there. And it needed to come off. So let me get my new one on and reverse this process so we can be done. Here's the new belt. You know, if you want to know the part number, I guess that's it. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, so I think I got it. It's around that pulley. Got to make sure these belts are around all the pulleys like they're supposed to be. Not up on a ridge somewhere. I went ahead and connected the spring back. Trying to get a shot of it. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Got that back so it don't fall out of place, because I got to put this back on here. Which I think it's just gonna bolt back on there. So let me get that on there and see what happens. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. All right, so life is good. So look, let me say this about a drive belt, and I've done this on other garden tractors. You can do it wrong and the belt be tight and look correct. Actually, and I didn't even put this on video because I was frustrated, but it wouldn't move. And you know, it's hard for me to tell you, but the middle pulley, let me see if I can show you. So this middle pulley right here, I had the belt coming from that direction, but really it needed to come from this direction. Does that make sense? So right here it is. It's coming from that side, and I had it reversed coming from the other side. That's a very minor, I mean, I wasn't looking at it that close and put it on there, it just wouldn't move, but yet my spring was tight. Anyway, messed around with it and flopped it over and it worked. For a minute, I thought the, trying to get up, I thought the belt was too big, but it wasn't. And it was, is it tight? The spring was tight, and I thought, what in the world? But anyway, now, the tool of the day. right here. This is a spring puller. Got a little handle right here. And of course you hook on and pull it. I used to use vice grips. I used to use everything under the sun. It's kind of dangerous, but that thing pop back and hit you in the face, that'd be a bad thing. But get you one. Because if you're gonna work on mowers and decks and all that, you're gonna deal with springs. So this is gonna conclude that. I was really dreading that, but it wasn't that bad. When I got a little more time, the next things I'm gonna put that on. And I did check the PTO while it was running and it didn't spin. I mean, everything was locked in place properly. So I'm gonna put the side panels on right here. Headlights back on, deck on. You know what? I'll mow with it one good time or drive it around for a little bit. And if it's worthy, I've already spent a couple $100 on it, right? But if it's worthy, I'm gonna get a brand new seat. I mean, that seat's all right. Not a rip in the seat. So it's a real good seat. It's got the little drain hole. But look, that's terrible. And this is just a cheaply made seat. And I know there's videos of people taking glue and gluing them down. You're never gonna get that in there, right? It's just gonna be junky looking. So, when I'm convinced this is good, I might get a seat anyway, because if this thing tears up, I'm buying another one just like it, because I got all new parts on it, right? But I'll probably end up with a new seat. Hey, let me show you this on the seat. I'm tall. I'm 5 feet 20 inches. Because I'm 5 feet 20 inches, you see that 2x4? I did that years ago. But this seat was sitting up way too stiff for me. As tall as I am, 5 feet 20 inches. Y'all figure it out. Comment how tall I am. Pretty easy math. But I got 2x4s cut at an angle. And so it kicks me back a little bit and makes it more comfortable for a big guy. Look, I work on, hey, the next thing, I've said it a couple times, but I got a coil, an electronic coil that's going to replace the points on the Sears Suburban. It's been a year since I've ridden it, or driven it, or started it, because the fire's gone. So I'll probably end up having to clean the carburetor too. I hope not, but anyway. That's coming next. If you like these kind of videos, just repair videos, look at that. I mean, I got that thing. It's a trike. It's actually a white garden tractor. Motorcycle front end, that's right. Look at all this stuff I got. Well, that's father-in-law's tractor, but I'm probably gonna do a video on that. Look, I got a Jeep out here. Log splitter, father-in-law's Ranger. I got a Ranger back there, see it? But I got four-wheelers. I got a garden tractor with the front end loader. I got a garden tractor yard man that moves my trailers. You see that Jeep wheelies back there in the back? Nah, you can't see it. Where is it at? I'm having a hard time. Well, anyway, it's got dualies on it. And then the best thing is, like, look, I got Millie right here. Millie's the shop dog. Don't mind Millie. Look at me. That's a good girl right there. You keep on chewing on that. So I'll just tell you, I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, guys, and I'm in the right under 400 mark. Not that you care that I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I just think it'd be neat. And it'd allow me to do more and more. And it's just fun. You know, I'm not a mechanic, but I figure things out. You know, I'm going to work on sharpening the chainsaw blade. I'll put that on this video maybe, you know, high speed. But like and subscribe to my channel. See ya.